Toodles Poodles, Bruce Spruce here. Last week I went on a lovely date with my new beau Rush Limbaugh, and I was just writing him a Valentine's Day note to let him know how much I missed him. I want to share it with you. Okay. My dearest Rush, I'm in bed wearing my most luxuriously soft chenille wrap robe, lustfully reliving the most delicious moments of our most recent date. I shudder as I recall the sound of the taxi door closing as you held my hand, your stubbly kielbasa fingers lovingly intertwined with mine. As we passed Johnson, the doorman, I felt a tingling in my nethers. I was sure he was reading my exact thoughts when our eyes locked and he gave me that knowing half grin. Given the smiles plastered on the faces of your buddies Larry Craig, Ted Haggard, and Roy Ashburn, all of whom have been paraded by him over the past few months as they've left my building, Johnson knows full well that I'm of loose morals and that you were going to be my big daddy tonight. The elevator had a ways to go before the penthouse, and the hour was late. The clang of the bells signaled our intentions. You were so cute as you backed away, pretending to be worried about someone seeing. But we've both been here before. This was not your first time. You know. I know you. I grabbed your oily, overstarched Brook Brothers collar and forced your lips onto mine. Your whimpers only last for a moment as your instincts take over. Your soft potato chip-laced lips become hungrier by the second as you taste me. You want more. You're looking at me as if you haven't eaten for a month and I'm a Happy Meal complete with special toys. But I stopped and forced you down onto your knees. A feeling of utter lust overwhelmed me as I heard the sound of the lock's latch click on your collar as I connected your leash. The pills you gave me to slip into your crantinis are now taking effect. Oh, how I love the fact that you have that little black book of doctors who can slip you OxyContin and medical grade MDMA at a moment's notice. That really did come in handy. The fact that there was a vet on the list who was essentially a gateway to K, listed under Kmart no less, well, that was just a wicked bonus. The dominant pig in me lit up as you begged me to force feed you Viagra and watch you flop around like a trout with his mouth gaping open as you slipped into your K-hole. My little K-hole is what he refers to me as. He's sweet like that. I was all engorged and raging as the remote-controlled magic bullet I slipped into him before going out to dinner started to vibrate. I yanked you out of the elevator like the fat, stubborn donkey you are. I love it when you bray at me with subservient acquiescence. Your clothes came off and only your collar and leash, as well as that unmistakable, goofy, smug grin of yours covered you. I trembled with anticipation as your bald head glistened in the fluorescent light with Chicken McNugget-induced sweat. I came within moments of waterboarding you with sweet and sour sauce, but I resisted. I had bigger plans for you. I lifted my naked foot to your mouth. "Shrimp me, Rushy Poo," ordered I, and you complied. You sucked hard on each toe like each was a different flavored lifesaver, as if doing it just right, just the way I liked it, was somehow gonna cure cancer. You're so eager. It's all you have, for now. But we both know that's not the only thing on which you're going to be sucking on tonight. You suckle and suckle and suckle like a gleeful milk-fed pig at an organic free-range gay-positive farm. Old Ronald McDonald would be so proud to hear you squeal now. E-I-E-I-O indeed. Yeah, have more of my Big Mac, Daddy. More? Is all you can muster between your lips scraping yellow lint from beneath my crunchy toenails with your Coca-Cola stained teeth. I say, "What?" You whisper pleadingly. "More? Please?" A slightly evil look crossed my face as I shoved my foot into your mouth harder while screaming, "Louder! I can't hear you, you fleshy red walrus! I said louder!" I ordered it because I knew you could. I recall the sweet, melodious, and dulcet tones of your voice traveling across the airwaves to warn your fellow citizens, when a gay person turns his back on you, it isn't anything but an insult. It's an invitation. Well, consider yourself invited, Daddy-R. Sometimes, when I'm really horned up, I think of us in a threesome with Glenn Beck, or more some with Sean Hannity or Steve Doocy, and... In fact, Daddy Bear, you're such a big star that just as we do for Sharing Celine, the boys only refer to you by your first name, Rush. Upon hearing it for the first time, the delicate timbre of your voice so called to me that I rushed out immediately, pun not intended, and snatched up all of your albums. Power Windows, 2112, Roll the Bones, Moving Pictures, so naughty. I listened to them over and over again, wondering how you got your voice to go that high. You sound so different on your radio show. But then again, that's what I like about you. You're versatile. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, I dropped back into a big leather chair naked, my body slathered in bacon, fat and salt and small pieces of strawberry shortcake. And that's when I said...
Where do you think the story should go? Create a video with your own ending, and if it's good, we'll feature it on Zero to Jesse. Keep up the good work, Rush. Happy Valentine's Day.
Anybody falling? Anybody feel they're falling?
Let's hear more from the star of